Hi, I'm the Rap Critic. Remember Young Thug?
Big chill.
Yeah, the guy from last year who made a song named after a cartoon character. Well, apparently someone heard that and said, yes, this guy. This guy will be the face of rap music in 2014. Because for the last year, he's been blowing up on the internet with feature after feature based off of the promise that he apparently displayed. Now, at first he was on Waka Flocka Flame's label, but since he's no longer relevant, he then got signed to the prestigious Young Money label, headed by CEO and two-time champion of the Worst Rap Name Award, Baby/Birdman. And he officially dropped his debut single entitled, oh wait, this isn't a single by Young Thug, excuse me. According to the YouTube page, this song is by Rich Gang. You remember Rich Gang, right? You know that album with Limp Bizkit, Busta Rhymes, Mystical, and apparently Paris Hilton at one point? Yeah, remember all those early 2000s personalities that were signed to Cash Money for some reason? Oh, you don't? Well, good thing that doesn't matter. Because they're all gone apparently. Reverted back to the Young Money name with the good old rappers you used to love. Like Gutta Gutta, Lil Twist, Mac Main, J Mills, Euro, Chanel, West Coast, PJ Morton. Who the hell are these people? But I'm digressing. We need to get to this song Lifestyle. Apparently off of their next album entitled Rich Gang 2. Because, you know, why even bother with album titles at this point? Wait, what was that?
Got like 4 ounces in the 20.
This is in English, right? Wait, this video was directed by someone named BLB? What the? That's not a real name, damn it! What's going on in this video? Is the whole concept just about saying a bunch of nonsense syllables?
Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle.
And apparently one of those things wasn't learning to enunciate. Well, at least I understood that part, so he is speaking English.
Came straight from the bottom to the top of my lifestyle.
Is there like some new style of rapping where you only pronounce the consonants of the words you're trying to say? Cause that's all I'm getting here. Well, I heard one word. At least that one doesn't go out of style. Seriously, I can't make heads or tails of any of this. Am I being trolled or something? Because as far as lyrics are concerned, you might as well be playing... Or maybe I'm getting old. Maybe at the ripe old age of 22, I'm out of the young music scene. I mean, I'm literally incapable of hearing what he's saying, and I used to be able to understand Mystical, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Old Dirty Bastard. I used to value my age in that I was a critic taking on fellow music peers of my generation, but maybe this is a game for younger men than me. And the critical eye of the future of the hip-hop generation should be in the hands of someone of his time. I mean, how old is this kid? What, 17, 18, 22? Oh, okay, never mind.
On a Visa card.
Is that how we say 5 million nowadays? We reverse the numbers? Or maybe he means like 1,000,005, like 1.5 million. Okay, sure, whatever. I'm just happy I can understand what he's saying.
On a Visa card. 100 bands, still look like some fucking ties.
Did he just say that despite having millions of dollars, he still looks like a tard?
On a Visa card. 100 bands, still look like some fucking ties.
Oh, he said Titan there. I know, because if you listen close, he says football player after it, because even he knows he can't understand a damn word he's saying. Young Thug, there's no rhyme here. Like, not even remotely. They don't even share half the same letters. They don't even share half the same damn vowel sound. There's absolutely nothing relating these two words to each other. Like, I don't care where you are in this country. There is no twang or drawl in any region of this land in which the word card rhymes with Titan. And I bet people will come to Young Thug's defense. Well, who says all the words need to rhyme all the time? Maybe it's not important. Oh yes, because it's not that he's a lazy rapper. He's just trying to challenge and subvert your expectations. Please, his rap name is Young Thug. He doesn't need any apologists.
Niggas serving great white like I'm feeding sharks. I won't do nothing with the bitch, she can't even get me high.
Oh, wow, this is new. I've never heard a rapper bragging about how hard he isn't.
Something wrong with the pussy.
Oh, okay. So what's happening here is he's actually having sex with this woman already, but he can't get erect. And, well, of course it can't be his fault. Something must be wrong with you, woman, because with other girls, I'm like Stiffy McStiffington. So it must be your fault, because, you know, and please don't tell anyone about this, representing masculinity is 70% of the reason why my music exists.
Even though I ain't gonna hit it, I'ma still make sure that she does shit.
Are you trying to backtrack now? Like, sure, I didn't make her climax with my penis, but afterwards I paid for the vibrator she used, so that's gotta count for something.
Me and my brother don't get caught up like that, no way. We ain't got time to go see doctors.
Oh, so you're backtracking on your backtracking, saying, wait, no, the reason I didn't have sex with her is because she totally had an STD all along. Like you have some sixth sense for sniffing out gonorrhea.
Jay.
Huh?
Me and my brother don't get caught up like that, no way. We ain't got time to go see doctors. Jay.
You mean like the basketball player?
Woo.
Oh, was that a hot one, Young Thug? Did you just impress yourself by how amazing that line was? You might as well have said, hey guys, who wants some tea? Mister! Get it? Because Mr. Oh, see? That's why he couldn't get hard when he had sex with her. It's because he had sex with so many other chicks last night. Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, there's comically exaggerating and then there's being a terrible liar. So unless there's 5 sets of groupie pyramids on your bed, you might want to scale down the numbers you're throwing at us.
Why? Hey, this is so bitch performance.
Are you being sarcastic when you ask that? Like, you're being a smartass and saying, what do you think, this is a show? Do you think I'm performing? Well, yes, Young Thug, this is a performance. In what context is what you're doing not a performance? Well, I guess you could be saying this isn't a performance in the sense that this isn't a put-on, this isn't an act, this is how I really am. And hey, maybe that's the point. The lyrics he just told you were the way he lives his life every day. A man with a barely functioning mouth who makes corny punchlines while uselessly thrusting his flaccid penis into a possibly STD-infected groupie while 40 other women are uncomfortably piled to the ceiling on his bed. You know, keeping it real. Real stupid. Oh, Chris Rock, the tradition continues.
Do this shit for my daughters and all my sons, bitch. I run the random bands up, take out they funds, bitch.
Now hold on a minute, here we have some development. He's not just flashing fancy cars, jewelry, and taking private planes for himself, he's doing it for his family, as illustrated here in one scene where he gives money to a family member, and in this other scene where wait, no, that was the only scene where he does something selflessly. Okay, back to spending all of this money because it will totally never stop coming in.
Still screaming for the other side. For the nigga.
Yeah, screw those guys in this ambiguously defined area known as the other side. You know, I just realized something. For all the chorus talks about how he did a lot of stuff just to live this here lifestyle, he never really tells you what those things are. I mean, sure, the implication is that if he's a gangster rapper, he must have sold drugs or robbed people, but he never really clearly says anything about it or even really alludes to that. Hell, Young Thug could have been an ice cream / pastry tycoon and CEO of the Atlanta, Georgia balloon animal factory for all we know. And hey, that wouldn't be inaccurate. You gotta do a lot of stuff to live that there lifestyle.
I'm living my life like Beanie, R.I.P. my brother Beanie.
Yeah, the real life murder of my older brother just goes to show what leading this type of life can do. Well, let's go back to leading this type of life. Oh, and promoting it in my music. Yeah, I know I've said this before, but it's kind of disturbing how prevalent this mentality is in Black American culture. Let's get back to the jokes.
I just might wake up one Chanel and these bitches can't see me.
Chanel is a woman's fashion company. Like, specifically. I mean, they do have some cologne for men, but when you hear Chanel, it's almost exclusively in reference to fashion accessories for women. Google Chanel by itself, and it does not present you with any options for male clothing or anything like that. Which is interesting in Young Thug's case, because in the wording here, he's saying, I could wake up wanting to rock Chanel accessories, and these women couldn't see me. And knowing that see me in this context means that someone couldn't compare to you, you're saying that you could rock these accessories so well, other women could not compare to you. Now, I'd like to think this line is funny because he probably just meant to throw in the name of some random expensive brand, but accidentally said the name of a company that makes virtually no clothing for men. But there are people out there who like to think this line means something more. That these lyrics, plus the one about not getting hard when having sex with a woman, plus that thing on Twitter where he refers to rich homie Quan as his hubby, it means that he's gay. Now, me personally, I don't really give a shit. But in the context of the lyrics, if this is what he meant to say, then let's discuss it. Now, yeah, sure, the things he says about rocking clothes for women aren't exactly the things most straight guys talk about, but most guys don't talk about half the labels Jay-Z brags about wearing on his latest album, so where's the flack for that? And even so, the thing about these rumors is that people seem to have selective hearing. Yeah, he mentions not being able to keep it up with that one chick, but he literally mentions how his bed is filled with 40 women not 4 lines later. I don't think the implication was that they were having a slumber party. But yeah, sure, looking at surface details, he does do some things that stereotypically gay men would do. And if it turns out he's gay or bisexual or somewhere in between, great for him, but honestly, I kind of hope he isn't gay. And I don't mean that in a mean way or anything, I mean think about it. Remember how much of an automatic stigma there was for white rappers after Vanilla Ice came out? It wasn't just because he was white. Hell, House of Pain was white, but nobody cared. No, it was because he was white and he sucked. Now, imagine if Young Thug had the #1 song in the world, and due to that status, he ended up becoming the precedent for gay rappers. Just imagine being the next famous openly gay rapper who'd have to deal with that.
28 flows up, I feel like I can FLYE.
That's not how you spell. You just randomly added 2 letters. Please don't let this guy be the first openly gay rapper.
They wanna know I got heels and I didn't finish college.
Actually, I'm more interested in figuring out how you finished 4th grade. Well, that's about it for Young Thug's verses. And sure, Rich Homie Quan is on the song, but he doesn't really end up saying anything notable.
Sit in the middle of this ocean. Pacific, that is.
Oh, but we've got to have an outro by the person everyone was waiting to hear from, the unforgettable musical force, that is Bird Baby. Oh, it was Man Bird. Man Baby? Either way, yeah, it's totally important to know that he's kicking it out in the Pacific Ocean.
Bunch of bad bitches, you heard. Popping that GTV, you heard. Living that lifestyle. I do this for Miss Gladys, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what your mother aspired for you when you were young. Drunk orgies in the middle of the ocean. Every mother's dream. Overall, look, this song sucks ass and I don't want to talk about it anymore.